I didn't raise my voice. I didn't argue. I didn't ask why. I just walked away, calm, steady, and final. She expected me to stay, to fight, to demand explanations. She thought she held control, but instead I disappeared. And now, she's the one searching, drowning in regret. But the man she once knew no longer exists. The signs were there all along. The late night she explained away, the phone she kept guarded, the empty smiles that never reached her eyes. I noticed it all but chose to ignore it, convincing myself she'd never betray me. That illusion shattered the night her phone lit up while she was in the shower. A message glowed across the screen. I can't stop thinking about last night. When can I see you again? Those words sliced through me like a blade. My chest tightened, my fists clenched, but I didn't erupt. I didn't confront her. I just stood there, staring at the undeniable truth. The woman I loved had already chosen someone else. And in that quiet moment, I made my decision too. I would not fight for scraps of loyalty. I would not beg for a place in her fractured heart. So, as she slept beside me, confident in my silence, I packed a bag. I left behind her gifts, our pictures, anything that tied me to her betrayal. At the door, I hesitated, not because I doubted leaving, but because I knew this moment would mark her forever. I exhaled slowly, then stepped into the night without a word. When morning came, she probably smiled at a message from a man she betrayed me with, until she noticed the empty space in bed, the clear drawers, the missing keys. Panic clawed at her chest. She called again and again, sent messages that went unanswered. At first, she thought I just needed space. She told herself I'd return. But days became weeks, weeks became months, and her certainty crumbled. Her texts shifted from confusion to anger, then to desperation. Please, just talk to me. I made a mistake. I can't live like this. I miss you. But she was met only with silence. She searched through friends, familiar places, memories, but I had erased myself completely. And little by little, she realized I wasn't coming back. Months later, fate crossed our paths. I was sitting in a quiet cafe, drinking coffee, calm and untouchable. I had healed. I had grown stronger. Then I felt it, a sharp inhale from across the room. I looked up. It was her. She hadn't moved forward. She had broken down. The confidence she once wore was gone, replaced by fragility and regret. She approached, her voice trembling. It's you. I didn't think I'd see you again. I didn't flinch. No anger, no warmth, just indifference. She sat across from me, hands shaking. I've been looking for you, she whispered. I know, I said, sipping my coffee. Her brow furrowed. You know? I nodded. Of course. I just didn't care. The words hit her harder than any rage ever could. Her lips quivered as she whispered. I made a mistake. I thought I needed more, but I was wrong. I tilted my head. So why are you here? Because you regret betraying me, or because the life you left me for wasn't what you imagined? Her silence was answer enough. I chuckled softly. That's what I thought. She reached for my hand, desperate. Please, give me another chance. I can fix this. I looked at her trembling hand, then into her eyes. There's nothing left to fix. Tears streamed down her face. So that's it? You're really done? I stood, adjusting my jacket. I was done the moment I walked away. Her body shook as though those words crushed the last of her hope. For months she had believed she could win me back if she just found me, just said the right words. But now she knew there was nothing she could do. As I turned to leave, she whispered brokenly, I don't know how to live with this. I paused, looked back once, and said quietly, then you shouldn't have let me go. Her face collapsed under the weight of those words. But it was too late. I stepped into the night air, lighter, free. She remained at that table, shattered, her world falling apart as life carried on around her. She didn't cry because she missed me. She cried because she missed the version of herself she was when she had me. And she finally understood she would never have that again. I didn't waste anger. I didn't waste words. I didn't waste myself. I just moved on. And that silence, that indifference, became the only revenge she could never recover from. Some people don't mourn losing you. They mourn losing the life they had with you. And once you realize that, you'll never look back.